Right, I've got an excellent new tool to show you today, and it's this cordless inflator made by Audew. And it is really an excellent piece of kit. It's a multi-purpose tool. You can actually use it for inflating the car tyres. It does SUV tyres, and it can do airbeds, beach balls, exercise balls, or anything really that needs inflating. It has a 12-volt lithium-ion battery, and in the battery here they've cleverly included an adapter for pumping up footballs or whatever. There are various different things I think you can actually use that one for. So that one just clips in there and stays in there all the time, so it's always at hand. The battery charger that comes with it is this one here. This is a USB plug on this end. The 5.5 jack on this end plugs into the battery here, and when it's charging off of a computer or the USB socket plug, this one here will actually light up red, and when it's fully charged it will change to blue. It comes with another adapter there. I think that's for bicycle tyres, and this adapter here is not a battery, it's a compartment on the base there with a long lead and a plug to actually plug into the socket on your car, the 12-volt socket, and use it in that way without the battery. It also comes with a well-written Cordless Inflator owner's manual and a certificate with the downloading or scanning codes there to actually go on the site. The nozzle has brass fittings with O-rings, and this one plugs into this end here. There's a brass female adapter in there. This one simply pushes on the front like that and turns like a light socket to actually lock it on. And it's a good quality braided hose there to actually use on the car tyres. So on the unit, just plug the battery in. You have a digital display on the back here which lights up blue, and there's various different modes on that one. You can have it in PSI, kg/cm square, bar, or kPa. So to turn the unit on, you press the M button and you continue to press that one to go through the various different modes on the unit. And obviously you change the pressure with the plus and minus buttons, and after a period of inactivity the display will actually turn off. So on the display you have the tyre pressure that you set on the right hand side here. You can see there's 30 on there, which I use for my car tyres. I can press the minus and take that one down, say to 26, and then it'll stay at that. Or you can just bring it back up again. So now it's set on 30, and when you actually pull the trigger and operate the inflator, it will actually go up to that set pressure before actually turning the inflator off. So if it was actually connected to a tyre now, you would see the top figure there increasing until it gets to the 30 psi before turning the unit off. You don't have to watch it, it's all automatic, and that's what makes this inflator so good. Also, the inflator has an LED light on the front here, So if you're actually caught out at night and you need to inflate your tyre, it's nice and bright and would make that easy to use. And obviously every time you press the on switch here, the backlight display lights up like that, so that would be good for night time as well. Now the instruction owner's manual is very well written in many different languages, and I really do advise to actually read this one before using this unit, particularly the safety measures. And the main one that I'd actually point out, it says here not to actually use this near flammable liquids like petrol or whatever, and obviously this could actually ignite flammable liquids. Also it says to not use the unit for longer periods than 15 minutes. So if you're approaching a period of 15 minutes of use, or if the unit feels quite hot, it's best to actually let it cool right the way down before using it again. And to preserve the life of the unit, even in hot weather, I would actually go by actual feel. If it feels quite warm, just turn it off and leave it to cool right down in the shade before using it again. I tested this out on my car yesterday. I haven't actually checked my car tyre pressures for quite some time, and they were around about 26, so I set it to 30. And I actually went round all the car very quickly and pumped them up to the correct pressure, and then I actually checked it with a very accurate manual gauge, and I found the tyre pressure absolutely spot on. Also on this inflator there's some form of lock here which locks the trigger. They do say in the book that even when it's locked, if you pull the trigger hard it will still come on, so I just presume that that lock is to actually prevent any accidental use if it was actually knocked or something. The inflator is made of a nice quality ABS type plastic. It feels very tough, but it's also very lightweight. And it's really worth going on the Banggood listing. I've put a link for that, so you can actually go on that one. There's some really good photographs of this inflator, plus there's a lot more information than I've actually given in this video. They do say on there that from a flat, a car tyre can actually be pumped up in 2 minutes or less. Plus they say with a full charge on the battery it will actually inflate 4 car tyres. And it gives a specification of 35 litres a minute, which is very powerful and impressive for an inflator like this. So I've just fully charged the battery. You might be able to see that there the LED has gone blue. It was red when I started. I've got it plugged into an ordinary Samsung phone charger USB adapter. And that's another great thing. If you actually wanted to charge the battery when you're out, if you have a USB plug socket in your car, which most have these days, you can actually charge the battery up in your car. Or like I said earlier, you have the option of using this adapter in the 12 volt socket in the car, so it's a very versatile tool. And now I shall take it outside and show you the inflator inflating one of my car tyres to the correct pressure, and then I shall bring the unit in and test it out on one of those exercise balls to see the amount and volume of air it pumps. So that's about it. That's quite a bit of volume of air to actually blow that exercise ball up, but in that time it's barely warmed up at all. That's probably because there's no actual back pressure, so you just have to gauge it for whatever you're going to use it on.